Hey guys, it's Eric with the Miller Park Minute, where we're throwing strikes and getting likes, hitting dingers, and getting listeners. Back again with another podcast, Talking Brew Crew. Like I said, there's always tomorrow, guys. Before we get into today's episode, devastating news happened today. We'll cover that, but first, remember to like and subscribe to the podcast. Follow it on your favorite podcast platform. We are on Anchor. We are on Spotify, Google, Amazon, iHeartRadio, Castbox, Apple, YouTube. We broadcast on Twitter and Twitch. You name it, we're there. You can also use the code Miller Park Minute at SeatGeek to save $20 off your first purchase of tickets with SeatGeek. They are now integrated with the Ballpark app. Couldn't think of that last night. Got it tonight. They are integrated with the Ballpark app, so go ahead and use them for your ticket needs. And you can put them right in your Ballpark app with your MLB tickets. I know a lot of times it got confusing having tickets in different places on the app. Now they are integrated with the Ballpark app. So that being said, let's get into it. Before we do that, I did forget to mention, if you want to support this podcast, you can go over to patreon.com/MillerParkMinute and go ahead and pledge some support if you'd like to. All right, let's get into this. Good, bad, downright ugly. Brewers win today against the St. Louis Cardinals. But at what cost? I said yesterday, and maybe this was my mistake, but I said that we didn't lose anybody yesterday. Well, that wasn't exactly the case. So we did end up DFAing Varland. Varland, due to his Rule 5 status, is no longer with the club, had to be released, couldn't be sent down. Nothing we could do about that. Basically, I think he's got to go back to the Dodgers, or I think he's outright released. I'm not really sure how that whole Rule 5 thing works. I don't really remember. But that being said, so we're also going to have another roster spot open because our good friend Wade Miley got hurt this evening. He didn't last too long. We knew Wade Miley had an injury history. He's older, so these things are going to happen. Miley leaving alongside the athletic trainer with a left lat strain. The 36-year-old went straight to the clubhouse for evaluation. Well, Elvis Pergura took in tie ball game. Brewers went on to win 3-2. So basically, the update right now is a lat strain. They haven't given any kind of timetable yet. I'm sure we're going to call in a reinforcement. I don't know who we're going to see at this juncture. I mean, Colin Ray just got sent down. We did make some moves. Today we brought up, let's go to it, Milwaukee Brewers.com. Can't remember this. There's a name right now. I can't remember all, but let's talk about the names real quick. All right, so they cut loose Gus Varland, brought in right-handed pitcher JB Baracus, recalled from AAA. So JB is the newest addition to the crew. I'm sure we're going to see another move corresponding with Wade Miley, whether it be, who knows? I don't know. I don't know who they've got and who they're going to use and what we're going to see out of this. So let's talk about today's game, though. Let's break it down. It was a 3-2 victory over the Cardinals. This victory put us 2 ahead of the Pirates now, because the Pirates did lose tonight. So we gained more ground in the NL Central Division. Cardinals are at 17-28. We are at 24-18. So beautiful thing. We had 3 runs on 9 hits, and the Cardinals only managed 2 runs on 7 hits. Edman went 3 for 4. a double, a run, and 2 stolen bases. Our guy, Brian Anderson, 1 for 3 with a big home run, hit by pitch, RBI, and a run scored. Wilson Contreras went 1 for 3 with a double, two walks, and a stolen base. Those are kind of the leaders of today's game. Of course, we had a big home run by my guy, Joey Weems, coming through today. Willie Adames started the game with an RBI double. So that accounts for all 3 of our runs today. Now, the big story of today's game, obviously, was the Wade Miley injury. Now, because of the Wade Miley injury, our bullpen had to step up, and boy, did they. Let's talk about the bullpen today. They are featured in our good of the day. So Perguo came in, 1 of the 3rd innings, allowed no hits, no runs. Milner came in for 1 of the 3rd. He gave up 2 hits, only allowing 1 run while striking out 3. Piams came in and did 1 2/3 innings, allowed 2 hits, no runs to score, and he struck out 4. He had some high leverage situations there too. So good on him. Strzelecki came in, gave 1 1/3 inning, gave 1 hit, walked 2, no strikeouts. Devin Williams did 1 2/3 innings tonight. First multi-inning save for Devin Williams. He struck out 2. Gave up 1 hit, walked 1. So the bullpen were the unsung heroes, striking out 9 today and just holding this game tight, holding this game close, and that's all we can count. We can hope for in times like this. Another big guy, 2 hits today for Owen Miller. Good day for him. And then we talked about in the good as well. We go Weimer and Anderson both hit solo shots. So that's huge, obviously, for those 2 guys. New Brewers. I think that's 4 for Weimer, and I want to say 5 for, I don't know how many Brian Anderson has now. Where did I put him? There he is. I had it up, too. On the 2023 season, he is at 6. Sorry, 6. It was 5 or 6. I was close. So good, obviously. The other bad, I would say this is a bad that outweighs the good, is we got 11 strikeouts. And they really came in key times. 11 strikeouts on Brewers hitters today. Not a good thing. Cards kind of did hold us up a little bit on that. Yeah, Montgomery and Hicks. Montgomery had 7 of them. Hicks had 2. So, and then, of course, the downright ugly is the Wade Miley injury. You never want to see that. We don't want to lose any more. We don't have very many of our original stars left. You look at, Woody's still out. You got Lauer kind of between. I think Lauer's going to get shoved back into the rotation at this point. But then you got Freddie, and you got Corbin are the original guys. So kind of a place where we need these guys, and it's kind of important to get some health back in the rotation. Because you can't do it with the bats every night. As we talked about last night, you just can't do it with the bats every night. The other thing I wanted to mention here, we haven't talked about these guys in a while, is our friends over at brewerfanatic.com. Brewer Fanatic is a website. It's a fan-based website where you can go and you can kind of chat and converse with different people. It's a little bit more positive of a space than the Facebook world, the interwebs, Twitters. And I think that's really important. They've got an article right now talking about rough. So go over and check that out. They cover prospects. They cover just about everything, and there's really a little bit of everything for everyone over there. Join the community. You can chat with people. You can watch exclusive Miller Park Minute videos. Yep, that's right. Exclusive Miller Park Minute videos are aired at brewerfanatic.com. So go check them out. Another one I want to briefly mention. You know I love to do this. I love to trash on the articles once in a while. This is another one written by our friends at Reviewing the Brew, talking about 3 players that Brewers fans are sick of. So, of course, we've got Luke Voigt, Mike Brasso, and Eric Lauer. Well, bad news for you guys is people are hurt. We're going to need each and every one of these guys. So, sorry, but not sorry. Again, not every player is going to be a star. Not every player is going to be perfect. Look at examples like the Yankees who have been hurt, and some of the biggest stars on their team are not there right now. So, and we're going to talk a little bit about some of the other things that I've seen today in the world of baseball, and then we'll finish up on the Brewers. One of the things I wanted to mention, so we talk about power rankings every week, right? I want to briefly talk about some power rankings real quick. That's important, right? It's good to find out where we rank. So let's go to CBS right away. CBS is always one that I always enjoy. Okay, so we got Rays, Dodgers. Dodgers have been hot. Orioles, Rangers, Blue Jays, Braves, Astros. Then the Brewers come in at number 8. So we've slipped some spots. But what they say this week about us is, a few weeks ago, I discussed Christian Yelich and essentially we should all move on from thinking he'd be MVP caliber again. After all, it isn't a small sample size or anything. It's just 3 years. He's on quite a heater right now, though in the month of May, 12 games, he's hitting .348, 4 homers, 12 RBIs, 10 runs. He's homered 3 times in the last 2 games. So the one thing I want to say about this is, yes, actually, the Barrel MKE, David Go had a good episode that I just watched today, or listened to, I should say, on podcast form. Go over, check them out. Barrel MKE on Twitter. They're on Spotify, all the same podcast platforms I am. He talked about Christian Yelich being back. I have not yet uttered those words, except for in sentences where I'm repeating someone else's words. So, just want to put that out there. Heat is not where I've been. I saw on the True podcast, they said we're at number 9. We're still playing a solid brand of baseball. Okay, so this is coming from ESPN. They say Tampa Bay, Atlanta, Los Angeles, Toronto, Texas, Houston, Baltimore, Padres, New York Yankees, Boston Red Sox, Milwaukee Brewers at 11. Previously 7. So we've come up ways. Or gone down a ways, I guess I should say. A lot of people have the Pittsburgh Pirates as fakers right now, so that's kind of interesting to see. Can I see the Athletic? See if they'll let me see. Oh, they're giving me some of it. Collapse. I'm not going to read the whole Athletic one because theirs is rather long. They've got us at 8 too, previously 7. Best award bet. William Contreras, Gold Glove. That's something that they do a little bit different. Let's see what MLB.com says. This is the writers of MLB. Of course, our rankings top 5. Braves, Dodgers, Orioles, Rangers. 6 is the Blue Jays. 7 is the Brewers. 8 is the Yankees. 9 is the Twins. So, again, we're roughly in the same position. Power rankings really mean nothing. It's what writers think we rank in comparison to other teams. So it's always good to see the positive side for us as the Brew Crew. A little positive light, a little positive reporting for the Brewers is huge. I want to talk about MLB news. So there's an article that came out briefly. I touched on this. I don't really know too much about it. But Bally and basically the process with Oakland trying to get the Oakland Athletics trying to get a new stadium has basically been kind of in the works. They're seeking the government help. They're seeking the funding that the states do and stuff like that, similar to what we talked about earlier this season with Milwaukee and the different things that they are doing to secure the lease and continue to keep the Brewers here. They're doing those same things right now with Vegas. And Bally stepped in to help them out with that process. So that's basically where we're at with that right now. Verlander did not have a good debut. Unfortunately, the Mets signing two veterans is really kind of lost 8-5 to the Rays. Really kind of backfiring in their face, unfortunately, and that sucks because I'm a fan of veteran players. Like a Wade Miley is my kind of guy. He's my kind of starting pitcher. So it's kind of sad to see. I'd like to see articles that were also included in. Here's one: playoff chances for each MLB team at the 2023 quarter season mark. All right, so we're going to go down towards the bottom. We ain't going to read. We don't care about all the guys on the bottom. We care about the guys on the top, like us. All right, let's see where we fall in this. Number 1, Atlanta. They're saying they got the best chance. Number 2 would be Dodgers, Rays, Twins, Brewers. Save for Rowdy Tellez's slugging and Devin Williams' ongoing airbending. Not a whole lot is going exactly right for the Brewers in 23, but they had ranked second in NL in ERA prior to giving up an 18 spot to the Cardinals on Monday. There's other things that bodies both. That's the other thing that bodes well for Milwaukee's playoff hopes. The rest of the NL Central seems uninterested in keeping up. Oh, that's harsh. I love it, though. Way to go, Bleacher Report, for that one. All right. So, final piece of today's episode, we're going to talk a little bit about our man, Corbin Burnes. Corbin Burnes gets to start tomorrow. Corbin, this season so far, has been not fully Cy Young caliber Corbin. I'm not going to say he's been bad. I don't think that is the word to use. A lot of people are kind of over the top frustrated with Burnes. I don't think that comes with any kind of place. He's 4-2 with 3.35 ERA. 8 games started, 45 innings pitched, and 39 strikeouts with a 1.12 whip. So he's leading the team in whip. The thing here is Corbin Burnes' starts have not been totally his his best stuff. We can start with a little bit of Rocky. Right now is kind of the time, I think, for Corbin Burnes to step up. I don't think it's anything of lack of interest. I think he's trying things differently. Like I said the other night, I think he's still learning the process of this new season, this new dynamic, and how things are going. So that being said, I think we'll see a lot better performances going forward. I think he's going to put a lot more weight on his shoulders. And I'm really excited to see where we go from there. He is our guy on the mound tomorrow night as we face the Cardinals tomorrow night or tomorrow afternoon. We have Thursday off. Let's see. 6:45 tomorrow evening game. Oh, I have a baseball game. Little League. We are playing tomorrow. That's okay though. But Corbin Burnes, career-wise, is 4-4 against the St. Louis Cardinals. He has an ERA of 2.84, 93 strikeouts, and 15 appearances against them in his career. So he's had some good starts, some bad starts, and some really not so good starts against St. Louis. Total of 69 innings. A lot of it short stuff. Most recently, though, he's been pretty solid against them so far. Like in the 2022s, early in his career, he did not bode well against them. So I think he will have a good start tomorrow. I really hope so. I think with the momentum change, I think we definitely need to look for Corbin Burnes to step up at this juncture and kind of take on that role and just lead the charge. Because right now we have lost so many pitchers and so much stuff going on that it's time. It's time for Corbin Burnes to regain form and start playing good baseball. A better brand of baseball, not good baseball. He's been playing good baseball, but a better brand, a more elite brand would be really stellar at this juncture for us. All right, guys, that is all I got today. I'm not going to rip on any other podcasters. I'm not going to do any of that stuff tonight. I'm not going to rip off and be angry. I did that yesterday. I'm sure there was plenty of people today that are like, oh, see, they're going to do bad again. That's every day. That's every day as a Milwaukee Brewers fan. That's every day as a Wisconsin sports fan. It's just the fandom. Maybe someday I'll do a tear off on it and get somebody on here that likes to be that person and really just hammer down on why they exist that way. But not tonight. So thank you for watching and listening to the Miller Park Minute, guys. As always, go subscribe, like, share, rate, and review. If you got a friend that likes podcasts, tell them about the Miller Park Minute. We'd appreciate it. As always, guys, say a prayer for the butcher. He's just going through some stuff right now, and I think we need to keep him in our thoughts and prayers. So have a great rest of your night, guys. As always, go Brew Crew.
Thank you for watching the Miller Park Minute. Go Brewers.